But this is crazy. Last time you bought a yellow Lamborghini, trouble. They called you to Eoco. Now you've bought a new Lamborghini, and right on that day when the Lamborghini arrives, you have been detained by Eoco. If you look at this thing with spiritual eyes, you know me, I have spiritual eyes. When I see this kind of thing, I think the Lamborghini is the problem. Okay, the Lamborghini is coming with some demonic energy. But we'll get to that in a bit. Let's go into the case itself. So Eoco has detained Shatta Wale. Now he has been granted bail. So yesterday we were all here and then we heard the news. It was a rumor. They said Shatta Wale has been detained. He has been taken to Eoco. People were talking plenty. Some news outlets said that he was taken to Eoco because of connection with money laundering, possession of proceeds of crime, tax fraud, and tax evasion investigations. Now, Sammy Flex, who is Shatta Wale's manager, has come to clear the air and said that there are no money laundering cases. There's no...
What is in contention is the fact that, okay, you bought it. How did you take care of the tax obligations around the vehicle he bought? And of course, when it comes to issues like this, now they'll be asking questions about your companies. How are you doing? How are you running it? How are you running your companies, your tax here and there? And these are the issues at the moment in contention. And trust me, Shatta Wale and his lawyers are running it, and we are sure going to work this out.
There's no crime involved. It's just tax issues around the car that Shatta Wale bought. Now, just a few hours ago, Sammy Flex was seen wearing a reflector, because he's a worker for Shatta Wale, popping champagne and pouring the champagne on the purple Lamborghini. It means all the ants in that area are about to be the richest ants in the world, because they're going to be taking sugar from a Lamborghini. I don't think all ants in other areas get that opportunity. Only Shatta Wale can give you that kind of privilege. Now, Eoco has dropped a statement, and some of the things in this statement and some of the way Shatta Wale has acted throughout this whole case might be the thing that's going to cause his downfall if he's guilty of any of the things that they are accusing him of. Because the statement confirms that this whole case is not just a tax issue. It is connected to the $4 million proceeds from crimes committed by a guy called Nana Kwabena Amuah. Now, this issue came a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, where Shatta Wale was invited to Eoco. He had a case with Eoco, and Shatta Wale must have thought this was just another beef with another artist or Stonebwoy. So he decided to go on Facebook Live and talk. If you have a proper team, if you have a proper legal counsel, you have people around you who can tell you their mind without being slapped, they will advise you that this kind of thing, you don't go outside and talk yet. You don't open your mouth and say things yet. If the FBI is involved, you shut the fuck up. But Shatta Wale's brand over the years has been one of war. You know, they're coming for me and I'm fighting everybody. They all want to bring me down, but nobody can bring me down. So he went to talk about the issue on Facebook Live. And he said some things that now might put him in trouble. We'll get to that in a bit. And it's in relation to the Nana Kwabena Amuah guy. You know what? Let's go straight to it. So, in a video, in one of the Facebook Live videos, Shatta Wale said this.
I don't know anybody. I didn't get any vehicle from the so-called Nana Kwabena Amuah. I am a third party to that Lamborghini car. Make people get that thing from my head inside. The game where you put the play, you write letter, and I don't know where the letter from. They don't go feel write it, Eoco, but it be how you want to spread the matter, make the matter look like Shatta Wale they in trouble. You can never. Because on God, I tell you, I did not get a vehicle from that so-called Nana Amuah or Nana Kwame something. It not being inside the car for me. So don't come and give me case.
So far, Charles Nyama Mensah has been unable to identify the person from whom he purchased the said Lamborghini Urus vehicle, except to say that he purchased it from the streets. Bad man, me, I be street. See me, I do everything on street. You understand? If you know Shatta Wale, you know that he's street. If I get girls, if I chop up on the streets, bad man. I be how they do things for everything I do. I'm on street. So me, they call me, I buy them from streets, bad man, streets. And from someone possibly called Zach. I'm sure Zach is also from the streets. I'm sure right now Zach is standing on the streets. Who may have contacted him on WhatsApp, but whose identity he does not know, and whose contact he has thrown away onto the world, the streets. But man, I throw him away for streets because we do everything for streets. So the man said, he come at us. I don't know the guy, but because I be streets, I if you identify the guy for streets. Bro, how do you buy a Lamborghini from somebody you don't know? Who did you send the money to, and you threw the contact away? Why? Now this is the most important part. Charles Nyama Mensah does not also possess any documentation in terms of receipts or transfer documents which shows that he owns or purchased that said vehicle, except a custom declaration document in his possession bearing the name Nana Kwabena Amuah, who is currently in jail. Like, the connection is too strong over there. Like, he said in his video that
I don't know anybody. I didn't get any vehicle from the so-called Nana Kwabena Amuah.
the custom declaration document you have is bearing the guy's name. The FBI will be looking at you like this. Listen, I'm not a lawyer. Maybe this is a foolish case. I don't know how this is. If you are a lawyer watching this, let us know in the comments below. How does this go? But I've watched a lot of Suits. Okay, I've watched Suits. Which other law show have I watched? I've watched How to Get Away with Murder. So I basically have a law degree, and I'm telling you, this is a very strong connection. After going online to say that I don't know any Nana Amuah, I don't know any Nana Amuah. Now the only documentation you have is a custom declaration document bearing the guy's name. Even if Shatta is innocent over here, this one alone, they'll never leave your back until they get to the roots of how you have these documents bearing the guy's name. Shatta's team have to be shredding all kinds of documents in the house right now. They have to be burning all kinds of papers right now. So Eoco has to be checking. If they see smoke coming out from the East Legon house, they have to go on that street, you understand, because they are probably burning documents over there. Now, Nana Kwabena Amuah, as they said, is in jail. The FBI went with Eoco to pick him up because the FBI is trying to clean up the system because, you know, they have seen that a lot of the restaurants and stuff. Let's not go into that for today. But very soon, a lot of big restaurants will be closing down if this FBI don't leave the country alone. 30 December. People will come and be eating wache, bro. You'll be eating wache from the streets, okay? Very, very soon. So it looks like Shatta Wale was detained because they gave him a day to come, August 13th. But then they moved it to August 20th, 10 a.m. Shatta Wale's lawyer said that, oh, we'll come 11 a.m. Ghana man time, okay? Like, oh, you around 11 a.m. will come. So Eoco adjusted their schedule and their time to accommodate Shatta Wale, but then a little before 11 a.m., the council, Shatta Wale's lawyers called Eoco and said, "Bad man, we dey street, so we cannot come. You know, we are busy right now. We will not be available." But Eoco said, "No, you have to come. The time you gave us, we gave you time. You said you can't come. You gave us your own time. We said, okay, so you have to come. I don't care about your streets, but this is an investigation. You have to come and do it." But then Shatta Wale decided that, okay, I'll come. But he went there at 3 p.m. because he is the king of the town, so he can decide whenever he wants to go to the Eoco. These Eoco people, they are not joking. They are not like the normal police on the street. You can't give them something small. They are very serious. They are working with FBI, so their standards are different. So Shatta Wale went there and said that, "Bad man, me I be street, so I'm not going to talk until my lawyer comes." You know, streets there, you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to go there and start slapping people. But he said, "You know what? Let me comport myself today." You know, Shatta Wale went to 7 grades. You know, and it's a very rich school. So he decided to bring out that about side of him and said, "Bad man, me I no go talk until my lawyer come." I be streets, but right now I be Kota. I be streets, but right now I be motorway. I be Kota. I be major road in East Legon. So I will not talk until my lawyer comes. So they said, all right, he has that right. The lawyers didn't come until 5 p.m. Now, Eoco closes at 5 p.m. So Eoco could have just closed and moved the whole thing tomorrow. But they said, you know what? This is a very important investigation, so we will wait and we'll do the interrogation. So they did it until 9 p.m. The Eoco officers eventually left the office around 11 p.m. I'm sure their wife was waiting for them to come and chop. I'm sure one of them, when they got home, their food was cold. And so they'll be very, very angry, but they decided to do it for God and country and for the streets. So he was granted bail 9 p.m., 10 million Ghana cedi bail with 2 sureties. I, like many Ghanaians, recently learned what bail actually was. For many years, I thought you had to pay the money before you leave, but that's not how it is. It's just to keep you around, basically, so that if they can't find you, they'll collect the money from these 2 other sureties. I think, if I'm remembering it correctly, I don't know. But let me know. Educate me in the comments below. I remember it's something like that. I used to think that you had to pay the money to leave the place. It was just like last year when people got arrested that we all learned that, oh, bail is not like that. So once the sureties are presented and the sureties are inspected, then Eoco will let Shatta Wale go back to his street. And I will advise, burn that Lamborghini. That Lamborghini is cursed. The demonic spirits are following that Lamborghini. You bought the same Lamborghini and now you've gotten this case. If you know burn that Lamborghini where you go drive, something was going to happen. I'm telling you this as a prophet. I'm telling you this, okay? If you like, do what you like, but this is straight from the spiritual realms. And they tell you that Lamborghini then curse them. That Lamborghini Urus will be some god for the underworld, okay? That Urus then be demons. You understand? So please, If anybody knows Shatta Wale, the time that make it bend that this, or better still make it take dash me and stuff. So say I go feel pray over the Lamborghini. I go sack all the demons. I go drive him for like 3 or 4 years to confirm that the demons have been gone, and then I go give him back to him. That be the only way you can be saved. You know what I'm saying? So let somebody, because it's strange. Is it not strange? You buy one Lamborghini Urus. You get case. You go buy another one, the same thing. You can't get another case again. You know that they say something, they follow you. Like, bro, this thing is a spiritual things where they are, bro. You know, it's okay. People will think I'm joking, but when the thing you is fine. Let's see what happens. But I'll tell you this: Shatta Wale could have easily avoided all this public trouble if he just kept his mouth shut. He can't, like, listen. This, if Eoco comes to you and they say that, oh, we are doing investigation, your car this, you keep quiet. This is not industry beef. This is law. Like, when a government institution comes to you like that, you humble yourself. Okay, you become a very, very humble cat, and you cooperate as much as you can, unless you are guilty. You understand? Even when you're guilty, that's when you go even more silent. And you start putting your things in place, start covering your bases. Yo, bad man, then they come, will shred this document, you bend that thing here, you take this thing, Instead, because like throughout his career, this is what he has been doing, and people keep supporting it. Now you have met your meter, and you decide to go with the same weapons I've been using to fight Stonebwoy and all these other people. These people they are just acting. They can't do anything to you. They can't do anything real to you. This is Eoco working with the FBI. The guy Nana Kwabena Amuah is in America. He's in jail in America. So the FBI is very, very much involved in all of this. They are watching all of this. You don't do this kind of thing, going out and shouting, and he's threatening the Raymond Archer, the Eoco boss. Really, the boss of the Eoco are over there saying, boss, you see, really. And the thing is that people support it. The fans are also supporting this. There have been videos of fans going to Eoco saying all kinds of nonsense, saying that, hey, if you see, hey. Look at somebody over there. You have come to Eoco office and you are holding a sword. You are holding kakla. Come on. Eoco, I'll flow like kakla, I'll flow like I'll fit chicken fillet, I'll flow like I'll fit steak. No, you niggas don't know steak. Yes, that and your steak. What do you guys know? I'll flow with tilapia. I'll flow with I'll flow with sardine. Hey, I'm going to Eoco with that this guy also, is he, does he eat ink or what? Why is his mouth like that? Is he eating gentian violet? Is he, maybe he's hurting them, maybe he went to fight and then they blow his mouth and so he's drinking gentian violet, maybe. But bro, this is how the effects of unemployment. You understand? This is very, very bad. But this is not one of those cases. You don't do that kind of thing with these people, bro. Chairman Wontumi, do you know how powerful Chairman Wontumi is? Chairman Wontumi stood on radio and said that he would change the position of the opposing party on the ballots and nothing can happen. You think he's just saying that? No, he's standing on something. But even him, when they caught him, he came and was shouting on radio, I'm sorry. Even him, Shatta Wale, a musician. I think sometimes people overestimate the power of these artists, bro. You are a performer in these people's eyes. Like, you are amusement. You come and jump on the stage and they laugh. Ha ha ha, I really like this guy's music. Ha 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 ha. That's all. Aside everything, you're a toy. Okay, you're a small boy. People, but you see, don't listen though. People won't listen. They'll still be doing this hard guy thing. Part of being a hard guy is knowing when to fight and when to back down. Okay? If you know real hard guys in the system, you won't know them. That's the thing. You don't know the real hard guys because they know they are on the low. They know when to fight and when. If you see actually the battle, they go some side, you relax. You understand? You go back. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, that's the issue that's going on right now. Please have mercy on Shatta Wale. Hey, Charlie. Anyway, so this is how people are doing that right now. But I still want to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to do about the video, about the hotel, about the issue, about the Shatta Wale issue. Listen, me, I'll still jump to Shatta Wale's music the ones I like, you get what I'm saying. But I just wish that the people around him can talk to him for him to listen and understand that This is not one of those times. This is not a street battle. This is a real, like this is where you need to calm down and use your head, not your mouth. This is the law. Let your lawyers do their job. Don't turn on Facebook Live and be talking. Let your lawyers, pay good lawyers, and let them do what they know best. You understand? This is not one of these hey, and the fans, every time Shatta Wale does something, anyway, in those other situations, like, emoji beats, I made a video about that, emoji beats, all these things, you can do all that stuff if you want, or you are foolish, you don't get money. Shatta Wale get money past all of you. But Shatta Wale don't get money past Eoco. Okay? You don't get anything past Eoco, you understand? So, I just hope that will be the case, that people will sit him down and really talk to him, but that's the problem. He's not like, he doesn't look like a person that you can talk to. He looks like a person who controls the whole team and nobody can tell him shit. You understand? So, aside everything, I can hope justice is served in the investigation, but I just hope that Shatta Wale is not guilty, like he didn't do anything serious, because I never wish like jail on another man. Okay, like your freedom being taken as a human being, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. If you deserve it, you deserve it. But even if you deserve it, like, I'll be sad for you. Okay, I won't go with you, but I'll be very, very sad for you. So yeah, I still really, really love Shatta Wale's songs, the ones that bang, but I still don't love it as much as I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in another video. Sing the song.
I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my